What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Now before we get started with this one, I have a couple things I want to talk about, 3 to be specific, so please hang in with me. First off, I noticed most of you watch on TV. I didn't think this would be the case, however it is. So to kind of help you guys out a little bit, I noticed the quality isn't as great on TV, so I've increased my recording rate to 1440p, so you guys can now change the quality to that. Should look a little bit better for you. And even if you can't access it, even if you can't display 1440p, it will still increase how the video looks. So make sure to give that a try. Now second off, I'm shortening videos down. You can already tell probably when you clicked on this video, but I'm aiming more for 15 minutes now, because it is almost impossible for me to make a 45-minute video at this stage and make it all entertaining. Unfortunately, that's just not how it works, and they get long. I tried watching my last one, and it was rough. So we're shortening down the videos, trying to keep the engagement there, because that's what boosts a small YouTube channel. And lastly, third thing I want to talk about is to kind of give back. You know, I'm already increasing the quality. I'm shortening the videos for you guys. If you guys get me to 100 subscribers, I will buy a proper mic. Because I don't sound terrible right now, but I can sound a lot better. So I will get a proper mic if we hit 100 subscribers. Just a little goal for you guys. Just something to tease at. So that would be great if we could get there. But anyways, let's get into the video now. What's up everyone? Welcome into the video now. And as you guys could kind of see in that time lapse, I was starting to work on this iron farm. It is all done now. Got iron golems getting killed all the time. And if we come down here, we can actually enter the thing. And you can see we've been getting crazy amounts of iron. This is after about an hour, a little more than that maybe, of AFK. So really good rates. Pretty happy with this. It was made by Big Chicken. So if you guys want to make this for yourselves, go look in the description. I'll put it there. Um, but yeah, we're currently outputting iron and roses. I don't really have anywhere to go. So I'm going to make a little bit of redstone down here. We're going to get everything automatically sorted. We're going to get a little bit of roses, turn the rest into bone meal, and then turn all of the iron into iron blocks. So I'm going to get cooking on the redstone, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, with a little bit of brain power and a lot of magic, I've cooked something up here. If any of you guys watching here are skilled at redstone, this might be a little hideous, but essentially we've got everything coming down to this hopper. If it's iron, it'll get pulled down here into this auto crafter, and currently I've got it outputting here in blocks of iron. As you can see, this is working very well. And then over here we've got the flowers, the roses that come out. I can show you in there, and we've got them sorting out, so they come down here. They get divided into two, so a quarter of them get saved so I can use them in case I ever need red dye, and then the rest come over here and get auto crafted into bone blocks through some what are these things called? Composters. So it ain't the best, but it works. I'm sure this is terrible, but it works, so that's what we're rolling with. Now on the outside here you can see I've got a little outline, and we're gonna build a warehouse around this thing because right now it looks a little hideous. We're gonna cover this thing up. We're gonna make a closed looking warehouse, so just looks like a shut down warehouse for the weekend, and inside there's actually a big iron farm always rolling. But I'm gonna quick put up some walls here, put up a roof. It's just gonna be kind of like a front. It's not gonna have any interior or anything. It's just gonna be a cover for this thing. So I'll probably time lapse it for you guys, and let's get cooking. It's gonna be a crane. I haven't finished it yet. So you gonna like pick up containers and put them in trucks.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, thanks about IRL.
I almost just died. I got one
Alright,
heart.
anyways, follow me. What? You already have one heart?
I just fell off the crane.
Oh,
Yeah, take this food.
I forgot I didn't have my elytra on. So as you just saw, we got a new member. That is Perry, is his name. His username is Fat Kid. He's played Minecraft. He knows what he's doing, but he doesn't know about the end game stuff. So he's never used an elytra before, never seen a beacon before. So his reactions were pretty cool coming around the place and seeing everything. I wish I would have got his reaction of my base and Bennett's base. Kind of sold on that one, but yeah. So big welcome to him, and we'll be seeing hopefully more of him. But yeah, kind of just some random thing that just happened. He's joining up, so can't wait to see what he builds. Alright, here's the build. It's just kind of a big flat rectangle right now. Very bare, so we're gonna have to get some greenery in here. There's gonna be parking all around the place. We'll make it look better. But you guys can see I made an entrance over here. And real quick, it's this gray and kind of blue purple. I like to think that this gray is like a more reinforced material, so when forklifts and trucks and stuff are driving, they bang into it, doesn't damage the building as much. And then this is kind of like the color, main color. Maybe if we make other, steel buildings, like steel factory related buildings, they'd be the same color. Maybe that's the brand color. Obviously, we'd have to make some more about that at a later date. But I made this little entrance right here. So I'll make this into like a closed garage door that trucks and stuff can drive in. Again, this isn't supposed to really look like anything. This is just supposed to be a, closed looking warehouse. So we'll just close this up and we need a roof on it. So I'm gonna get working on the roof here. And I've got an idea. So for the roof up here, I'm going with these deep slate tile slabs. Because I think they match the theme of the building, match the colors. But I'm also doing slabs because if we do a half slab like this, nothing can spawn up here, or at least nothing should be able to. They count on the corners, but I think we're good on the corners because nothing spawned on the walls yet. I'm just worried with the villagers. I don't know how high up they can reach, so I'm going to make the roof non-spawnable, and now I don't have to worry about mobs either, so should just make everything nice and easy. I don't know if this will stop the golems from spawning. If it does, we'll have to put some windows in this thing, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. And with that, the roof is complete. Wow, there's a lot going on there. So now, this is kind of cool because I can show you guys the design process. So, obviously we got our blank slate here. I like to kind of call this. Basically, we got an empty canvas. We're ready to work. We can put some details in. I've got some ideas for the roof. Got some nice ideas for around here. I think first off, I need to get rid of this hill right here, or at least push it back to like around here, so we can get around this place. And then I need to figure out walkways and stuff is what I'm gonna work on here. So this is obviously gonna be an entrance for trucks and forklifts and everything. That's gonna be kind of the service entrance. So I think over here will be the front side of the building. We're gonna have a big entrance somewhere around here-ish, and then we'll have a parking lot for all the employees and their cars. And the reason I'm gonna do it on this side is because we're gonna have a road over here, like the main road that we're working on, or at least working on attaching to over there. It's gonna come through this way and go along through here, kind of where these trees are. So we're gonna make it attachable to that in the future. But yeah, it's just kind of planning this stuff out, figuring out some details, seeing how we can get some greenery, some trees, some details in, and make the place look alive, make it actually come to life. So I'm gonna get cooking for a little bit. I feel like I keep saying that. I'm gonna get to grinding for a little bit. That's probably more like it. And I'll be back. I also say that a lot. Jeez, I need to get creative here. See you in a few. Here's a wall, and here's a path. There's a door. Now is a parking lot, and a little spice of nature here, plus a nice fake entrance. More nature, followed by a long driveway. But I think we're missing something here at the entrance. Wabam! And finally, we've got security. Alright everyone, it is done. We're here at the gate, and I want to show you guys everything all together now. Here's the building. This is blah 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 industries. We need to name this thing. Leave a name in the comments. This is, for the record, gonna be like iron steel production. I'm gonna have another warehouse and then where we actually store the iron, and then probably a steel mill that I'm gonna build yet in this vicinity here on this island. So we need a name for this, and then I can add it onto the building or something, because we need to make the building look less ugly. I'm not done here. I want a box truck right around this area parked. I want a car or two parked in the lot. And then we obviously need to do some stuff to the building. Looks very bland, but look, we got the fence. We got some nice greenery over here with our retaining wall. The first little detail we built. I love that segment that I did. I could kind of take you guys along with me, show you what it's like to go through and do all the little details. Of course, we still have the access inside to the iron. I'll probably make a tunnel and something here so I can get to the redstone easier. But eventually this will all get moved so the iron won't be here anymore. Just it'll get produced there. But for now, we got the little entrance. Come down this way. We got our nice parking lot with our trees. Oh, and by the way, in case you guys didn't know, for these oak trees, if you put slabs around the bark, or not the bark, the trunk here, just like this, when it's still a sapling, right on these blocks all the way around, it will turn into a fancy tree, just like these two are. So, a little fun fact, if you're ever building, and you're a little bit lazy like me, don't want to build custom trees, but you want a cool looking tree, not just a square, that is how you go about that. So we got the parking lot here, and then this is kind of inspired by Gavin. This is a fake entrance. I kind of put black there so it looks like you can't see any farther. It kind of doesn't work, but this is meant to just look like a front desk, you know, from out here in the parking lot. Looks great. Looks like you can go in there and there's life in there, when really there's not. There's no one around. It's dead. And it's meant to be closed. So this is perfect. We got a closed door here. Obviously we need detail in here. If we get a name, we can put it on this building. Can make up like a little logo or something on this side. There's stuff we can do. So I am planning on it. Probably not till next episode though, because I want to start posting on Fridays. And, well, oh, it is now Friday. It has just turned Friday. So, I got some editing to do. There's a lot of stuff I gotta do, actually. So, unfortunately, I do have to do this outro a little bit early. This is a short episode, so let me know what you guys think about that. We had Perry join up the server. That was really it for shenanigans, though. We didn't really hang out with anyone much this episode, so let me know what you think about that. This was pretty build heavy. I think it was a good episode. It was very short, but it was sweet. And I just want to get back to posting weekly. I've been sick. I haven't been able to play the game for a while. It's been a rough 2 weeks. I've missed 2 weeks posting. We're back though. We're strong. And we're going to be posting again. So, give me a name for this thing. Let me know what you guys think of this new formatting of videos. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Thank you all for watching to the end. And subscribe if you have. And I'll see you in the next one. And actually, real quick, on the topic of subscribers, when I was looking at the people who watch on TV, I also saw most of you that watch me are not subscribed. So, subscribe. Alright, bye.